Hello, welcome to my channel, Treasure She Finds. My name is Margarita, and I am a side hustler. I am selling on Amazon FBA as well as on eBay, sort of. I am a full-time employee. I do have 2 children. I do have a husband, family obligations, etc. So I can't be a full-time side hustler because that would be a full-time hustler. Just kidding. But I don't have a lot of time to devote to this. So I wanted to quickly kind of walk through what we've done so far, my husband and I, in our Amazon journey, and kind of where we're going, where we're trying to go, and that I've learned thus far. I do want to share a couple of things that I've learned thus far and hopefully help somebody that is interested in doing Amazon FBA. So we started on Amazon. I started on October 1st. That's when I created my account, which is the same exact day that I found a class on Instagram on bundling, and it just felt like it was the right move. It just felt like everything was aligned for it to happen. It was just those strange things that happened that led me to this class. So I took it. I signed up that day. I didn't even have an Amazon account. I didn't really understand how anything worked. I didn't get any of it, but I signed up and I opened my account and off I went. I signed up for the class, and then off I went on this Amazon journey. I sent in my first shipment around October 23rd or 24th. I sent in a couple bundles because that was my course, what my course was about. And then I also sent in a few other retail arbitrage things that I found that I thought maybe they would sell. I had no idea about any of this stuff that I'm going to talk about in my notebook that I wrote down for you. So I felt like I wasn't blind because I had an idea, because the class, again, the course and the group that I was in definitely helped me understand some of the things that I needed to do and how to ship stuff in, etc. So I knew how to do it. I just wasn't sure about my product choices. So given all that, I think I did really good for November and December of last year. I had about $2,500 in sales, about $400 or $500 profit, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I don't think it is. I mean, $400 of profit is not terrible for me. I don't have those numbers written down because I don't really want to go into specifics. But I am posting my sales on my Instagram account if you want to follow me there, Treasure She Finds. I share every once in a while. Again, I am a full-time employee. I have kids. I have a life outside of work and the side hustle. So I'm not on there, posting 10 things a day. I just post when I can. So let's get into what I've learned thus far on Amazon FBA, and hopefully this helps with somebody. So one of the things that you definitely need to be really good at, or get good at, is reading the Keepa chart and understanding ranking, and understand that ranking can change. So Keepa chart, definitely important to know how to read that. There are plenty of videos that you can watch. I've watched quite a few, and I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'm not an expert, but I am understanding a lot more about it than I have in the past. And the other thing is understanding that ranking can change. So today you can scan something and it will be ranked at 70,000. Tomorrow it can be at 20,000 or higher. So all of that kind of depends on the market of that day. So when you check something, that's the market of that time at that time. Kind of like the stock market, the stock prices go up and down as the day progresses. So just because something is costs a lot right now doesn't mean that tomorrow that the price isn't going to go down because people are selling their shares of that particular stock, or whatever happens. I'm not really an expert on that either, but I kind of relate the stock market to the ranking. It's kind of the same concept. So you can lose money, definitely. This is a risk that you're taking by sending in stuff to Amazon, but you can also get money or win money or earn money, whatever, however you want to see it. And one of the very important things that you need to learn, and this is something that I made a mistake with, is really looking at the Keepa chart and looking at the prices. Again, I'm still not an expert on this. Please watch some videos on how to read the Keepa chart. But that's definitely important because I purchased some CDRs from Goodwill for like $2.99. When I scanned them, it looked like they were going for like $22 and the ranking was 500. Had I really looked into it, the ranking was 500 in a subcategory, not in a category as a whole. So for example, instead of it being 500 in computers, it was 500 in CDRs/DVRs. So that's not the best because that's a subcategory. It doesn't have a rank for the overall category. So it's just somewhere out there in Amazon world. It's probably not going to get sold anytime soon. It's been discontinued by the manufacturer. Again, things that I should have looked into, I didn't. They only cost me $3 each, but still I wasted time and effort of sending it, and now they're sitting out there. Hopefully they'll sell at some point, but who the heck knows, right? Who even uses CDRs anymore? I've not even seen one. So anyways, the other thing that you want to think about is price tanking. For example, I purchased some books from Costco, some book sets. They have some awesome book sets. At this point, I feel like all the prices are a little low, but towards the end of Q4, they were booming. All these book sets were going for crazy money on Amazon. But you want to think about the fact that there's always a possibility of the price going lower and lower. So let's say you find the book. I found a book set at Costco, cost me $25.99. The first time I scanned it, very first time I scanned it was towards the end of November of 2018. The ranking was like at 60,000 and the books were selling for $79.99. I was like, fantastic. I bought 5 because I wasn't sure if 70,000 in books was good. And it is very good. So I sent them in. They sold within like 3 days, all 5 of them, but not at the price that I originally thought they were going to sell at. So initially sent them in $79.99. Then more sellers went on the listing and the price went down to $75.99, then $69.99, and I sold quite a few at $69.99 and $64.99. And I sold out of them at $64.99. I even replenished the books because I was like, oh, these are selling fantastically. I'm going to send some more in. And then, thank goodness, the price stayed at $64.99, the ones that I sold out of. But others, I'm sure, didn't have that same good luck because they just kept going down and down in price to where now I checked a couple days ago just for the heck of it, just to see what it was like, and I saw that the price was at $48.99 and it was merchant fulfilled. I don't know anything about merchant fulfillment. I've not tried it, so I can't say how that whole situation works and what the fees are like, but I know that as an FBA seller I can't make money on that. So the last thing I want to talk about is payment, getting paid by Amazon. So you first send in your shipment and it takes about a week or so for the box or boxes to get to whatever warehouse Amazon deemed them to need to go to. So they get there, they get checked in. It takes about a couple days. Some warehouses check them in that same day that they get delivered. Others take a day or 2 or 3 or a week to get them checked into the system and available for purchase. So in that whole lag time, you're waiting. You're just waiting for the products to get there. You're waiting for the products to get checked in. You're waiting for the product to go live on your page so you can actually make some sales. And in that whole time frame, A, it's possible that the ranking can go down or up, and B, it's possible that the price can go up or down, more than likely down depending on what the product is. And 3, you're not getting paid. So let's say you get your product gets into the warehouse today, it gets sold today, you still aren't getting paid until, I believe they keep the money in like reserve for about 3 days until the customer receives their product and make sure that everything's fine. After that, I think they are sort of semi-release it to you. They can semi-release it to you, but you don't actually get paid from them until the day that they determine is your next payday. They do pay on a 2-week cycle, just kind of like a paycheck. So you have to wait 2 weeks to get paid. Now on my account, and I don't know if this is for everybody, so this is something that you may want to look into, there is an option for me to request payout from the from Amazon, and I have done that over Q4 because I had run out of funds. I sent everything in that I could, and yeah, we were short on funds, so I feel like the growth that we could have had was kind of stunted by the fact that we didn't have enough funds to put back into the business until we didn't get money back until the end of December after Christmas. So now we've sent in a bunch of other items and have a couple more sales, a couple more things trickling through. So the other thing that you want to also probably work on, which is something that I'm going to work on this year, is budgeting, and budgeting the money that you have for the business to spend on inventory. I feel like for December we didn't have a plan. We didn't have any kind of anything. We just kind of spend money and send stuff in. But I think it's better if you have, like, let's say $300, $400, $100, whatever it is that you have, you send that in, you spend that on the weekend or during the week, you send it in on the weekend, and then you start sourcing again another 100 or however much money, and you continuously do that. And I think that doing that on a weekly basis or in a block schedule type situation is better, because you will have more consistent sales and more consistent paychecks, as opposed to running out of money mid-month, having sent everything in by mid-month, and then kind of sitting and waiting for money to trickle in, and then the end of the month will be slow because you don't have inventory, or you have inventory that maybe isn't selling as fast as other items that have sold in the past, and then you're in this like weird cycle where you spend all the money, send everything in, get all the sales, and then wait, and then get paid, and then like your momentum kind of goes down. So I am going to work on that this year, and I thought maybe that would be a good point to bring up in this video too. So anyways, I hope that you found this helpful. If you are interested in following me on Instagram, my handle is Treasure She Finds. I do post sales every once in a while whenever I find time, and other things. I will also notify my followers on there when I have a video up. So if you're not following me, please do. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when I post some new content. I'm hoping to do this on a weekly basis, but I want to share that this is possible. This is something that anybody can do, as far as selling on Amazon and making money, even eBay. And I can do a video on eBay versus Amazon. I'm sure there's plenty of them, but I can put my take on it, my spin on how I see the two platforms. So anyways, thank you so much for watching me blabber on. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.